The early sunrise over a hearty field of corn, birds chirping and tractors humming, they're all part of our state's agriculture. Our behind the scenes is in the wide open country of rural Ohio. It may seem nice and quiet now, but many things have to happen every single day to keep the Buckeye State's #1 industry going. This isn't the only place you'll find Ohio agriculture. You'll also find it here, 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 and here. There are about 75,000 farms in Ohio. Nearly 90% of those farms are run by families or individuals. Ohio ranks 3rd in tomato production, 6th in sweet corn and cucumbers, 6th in soybean production, 8th in corn production, and Ohio is in the top 10 in producing apples, grapes, strawberries, and pumpkins. Ohio's competitive edge in producing such a wide array of goods wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for the great care our state's farmers provide for the land and for the amazing technology that is being used in agriculture every day. Some of those technological advancements can easily be seen by passersby as they drive along a field being planted or harvested. The machinery used in today's agriculture is not only much bigger, allowing for more production in less time, this equipment is also built with the environment in mind. New tractors and combines now meet EPA's Tier 4 standards. The result will mean a reduction in emissions to nearly zero by 2014. The modernization of farm equipment is also taking place inside of the cab. Precision farming is an electronics revolution that has already had a great impact in agriculture. These technologies include geographic information systems and global positioning systems. Together, they are enabling farmers to use electronic guidance aids to direct equipment movements more accurately, provide precise positioning for all equipment actions and chemical applications. This allows the farmer to use only the amount of nutrients needed for a successful crop, farming more efficiently to protect the land and the water. Along those same lines, Ohio's agriculture community is investing over $1 million to research the increasing water quality concerns in Ohio's lakes and rivers, and using those funds to develop techniques to maintain a water supply that is safe for their own families and their neighbors as well. By implementing the best farming practices, farmers are demonstrating that there doesn't have to be a choice between environmental quality and food production. Both can be achieved. You will also find innovations in the corn and soybean seeds a farmer uses during planting season. Today's seed technology offers many benefits, including pest resistance. Crop losses from insect pests can be staggering, resulting in devastating financial loss for farmers and starvation in developing countries. Now, farmers no longer rely heavily on the use of chemical pesticides. Herbicide tolerance in today's seeds allows farmers to apply only one application of weed killer instead of multiple applications, reducing production costs and limiting the dangers of agricultural waste runoff. Other pros to new seed technology are disease resistance, drought tolerance, and overall better yields. By 2050, society will consume twice as much food than we do today. So this advancement in agriculture may very well be the most important one, as the number of farmable acres around the world continues to decrease. Did you know that one American farmer feeds 155 people worldwide? And with all of that food on all of those plates, that same farmer still produces enough corn and soybeans for many more uses. 1 acre of soybeans can produce over 82,000 crayons. Elevators in the Statue of Liberty use a soybean-based hydraulic fluid, and ethanol derived from corn saved an average American driver up to $400 a year by being added to the nation's fuel supply. Without blending ethanol at the current 10% rate, you'd be paying nearly $1 more per gallon for gasoline today. E15, 15% ethanol, 85% gasoline, is a new higher octane fuel that'll soon be another choice found at a gas station near you, if not already. This fuel has been approved by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency for light-duty vehicles model year 2001 and newer and all flex fuel vehicles. If you have a vehicle that is 2001 and newer, you can rest assured this fuel has been properly and thoroughly tested. In fact, it's been tested more than any other fuel in the history of the United States, and all before it was even offered to the public. In addition to benefiting local agricultural communities, biofuels like ethanol and soy biodiesel result in true, clean, renewable energy independence. It is grown, produced, transported, and sold all within the USA. Ohio agriculture is equally impressive from a livestock standpoint. The state's strongest sectors are the hog operations, ranking 3rd, Sheep farms, where we are the 4th largest state in the nation and number 1 east of the Mississippi River. The Buckeye State makes the top 10 in chicken and turkey production, and Ohio is the 6th largest state when it comes to dairy operations. No wonder our great state is the Swiss cheese capital of the U.S. and in the top 10 when it comes to cottage cheese and ice cream. Care is key to being a successful livestock producer. Every farmer knows if you take care of your animals, they will take care of you. Animal care is something that every Ohio farmer takes seriously. Healthy herds and flocks are job one when it comes to producing safe, wholesome, high-quality foods. In addition to the morality of treating animals with the best care, farmers also take into account that disease, stress, and injury to animals are obvious obstacles to effective farm operations. Ohio livestock farmers make it a priority to provide clean, well-ventilated facilities and provide ample living space in compliance with nationally recognized standards. Farmers work every day to put in place comprehensive disease prevention programs. They practice proper handling techniques to eliminate any unnecessary stress to animals and use preventative veterinary care measures to protect the health of their animals and the safety of the most abundant and most affordable food supply in the world. The end products of Ohio agriculture vary greatly due to the number of requirements of today's savvy shopper. Today, it's easy to find organic, free-range, and all-natural selections in major grocery chains, local farmers markets, and commodity markets from Cleveland to Cincinnati and all stops in between. And Ohio farmers are more than happy to supply every type of food-loving buyer with the products they prefer, produced in a way they can be fully satisfied with. Farming used to be a vocation that was the most common of all, and one that was passed down from generation to generation. Now the average age of today's farmer is 57, and many of the kids raised on the homestead aren't sticking around once they reach adulthood. Thank goodness for organizations like the FFA and 4-H. With these institutions, agriculture can still pique the interest of children in elementary schools and young adults in junior high and high schools. 4-H, a national program that was started in Clark County, Ohio in 1902, takes on a mission of engaging youth to reach their fullest potential while advancing the field of youth development. The name represents 4 personal development areas of focus for the organization: head, heart, hands, and health. The organization has over 6.5 million members in the U.S., from ages 5 to 21, in approximately 90,000 clubs. The FFA organization is for those with diverse interests in the food, fiber, and natural resource industries, encompassing science, business, and technology, in addition to production agriculture. Today, FFA is one of the largest youth organizations in the U.S., with over 550,000 members in nearly 7,500 chapters throughout all 50 states, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands. As students are quickly finding out as they make the transition from high school to college, there are many ways to be involved in an agricultural career without even digging in the dirt. As our world's population grows, the need for ag students and their creativity, enthusiasm, smarts, and problem-solving skills will be vital to American agriculture for generations to come. Every sunset marks another day of hard work and a job well done for Ohio farmers, a chance to rest and the hope for another day to do what they were born to do. The promise of a new day brings with it challenges, rewards, and another opportunity to support their families, their communities, their industry, and their state. You don't have to look very far to see Ohio agriculture at work. The proof of a producer's hard work is all around you. Farming, Ohio's largest industry and growing.